Hey, greetings friends. Take my tour of Trenton. So I'm in historic downtown Trenton, New Jersey, and I'm going to show you some of the different things that I'm seeing on this walk. So that in the distance on the right, center now, is the redevelopment of the Van Sciver building. And to the left of it is the Mill Hill neighborhood and Mill Hill Park. And the bridge here is soon going to be redone, and it is stated that that is the actual area where George Washington walked under the archway. I'm also taking a look at the native species, the water, and I have some images of some purple dead nettle and some dandelions, and that's food. I mean, it's medicine. And I wonder when we're going to talk more about that as a society. I'm going to be crossing over here, and this is a crosswalk area, and I'm at the Department of Human Services. So this is my view here. Now, if I'm trying to cross here, there's no button to push. This, I guess, is the crosswalk. Okay, well, there you go. You can see that's part of the problem here. Yeah. So, if I was someone who was mobility challenged or more mobility challenged, there's a really good chance that that could have turned into something. This is set up here to be the crosswalk, but there's nothing on the other side. And this is the parking garage where we're encouraging people to utilize this, but there's no designation for crosswalk there or here. And I'm sure people don't know that you're probably not following the rules when it comes to crosswalks. Also wonder how they're handling pedestrians. It's the R.E.A.C.H. Lots of bees around me. Glad to see we have so many bees. And then I wanted to point out, a few things. Like these are potholes, etc. in the pavement. So it's someone's rolling, maybe a little difficult to navigate that, or could cause an issue and a problem. So this is the new tax building, and I'm gonna try to cross over here. Oh, so I got 16 seconds. It says 15. Let me get my giddy up. This crosswalk needs to be repainted. This was a big concern today, I noticed. I'm not sure. It's probably been here for a while. But this is a sharp object. It's metal. It's impeding the sidewalk in some capacity. The tree is alive. Should probably get that taken care of. It's nice that we have this trash can here, but I think that we ought to need to do something about getting this sign corrected. So here's another perspective of the daylighting of the R.E.A.C.H. Some graffiti in some spaces. I'm going to make a notation and get that cleaned up. All these things are going to be important to get done as we bring more people into the area celebrating the 250th anniversary of the country. So if y'all didn't know, let me show you this stuff. Often considered a weed, but this is purple dead nettle. It has a lot of medicinal values. It's native to this area. So when plants and things are native, I generally ask, okay, well, what did the previous humans do with these plants? Some of these plants that are here are medicinal, some are edible, some are a combination. It's kind of like this. You know how much money and how many people were poisoned and killed to get rid of dandelions when dandelions are almost a superfood? So when we talk about design, right, you can see the public is telling everybody which way the pathway should go to this open space and this green space, right? So I'm just going to follow the path that's been woven. I may actually even come back here and grab some of these dandelions. And there's patches of purple nettle. I have them in our area, in our yard, but not this much. So that bridge over there where that fuel truck is about to go over, that is proposed to get redone. That is also the area where George Washington literally rode on a horse and came underneath of the archway, which a piece of that is in the Trentoniana collection at the library. Now, just like life, it's not all meteoric rise or descend. It's peaks and valleys, up and down, right? So with things being like that, we have to celebrate things, but we have to also be honest and call different things out. So this is what I'm about to show you. I've been encouraging someone to do something about it for over a year. This post has been down so long that the caution tape has now deteriorated in color. Not to mention we have sharp edges. We do have children who are always coming around for tours. Here's another way for you to know how long this has been down. The weeds that had grown around it have dried up and they're about to come back. So we've got exposed electrical wires, very, very sharp pieces of metal here. I don't know, is this the city's responsibility, the state's responsibility, this building's responsibility? Either way, it needs to be fixed. And that's a simple thing to do, you would think. But I've sent the notifications over to the proper departments that I know of and haven't been able to get any resolution. So with that, push this out as a way of showcasing and sharing what civic engagement is really about, and encourage whoever the parties are, the departments that need to take care of it, to make sure that it's not a hazard for the general public. And again, this is me. I've got mobility. What about the folks who don't have mobility or don't have as good of eyesight? What are we going to do with them? Just put them in a precarious situation, and then we get backed up with a whole bunch of lawsuits and all these other things. It's beyond time for us as just residents and enjoyers of communities. It's time for us to speak up and hold the elected officials, the department heads and directors truly accountable for the way things are. And we've got a responsibility in that way as well as citizens. It's called civic engagement. And civic engagement is critical to how communities are built. And with civic engagement being at the forefront of what we're trying to do, everyone's going to benefit. And it won't just be a few. I'll give you a show you of classics, books, and gifts where I'm headed next. All right, so I missed the time to catch Eric during the week. But this is Classics, Books, and Gifts. And for a marker, you have the former hotel, which is not open. But this building is the parking garage owned by the city of Trenton, run by the parking authority, and it is open. And you can park there. I believe it's 7 days a week. And if we keep on looking forward, that over there is the War Memorial Building. Thanks for joining me on this walk. Remember, it's always about justice, peace, and humility.